I generated a business over $82,000 in under 2 years using YouTube. $0 in paid advertising and no shout outs from other big YouTube channels. This is all from using the right content and serving it in front of the right audience. So as you can see right here, in 2024, we drove $51,000 to this YouTube channel. In 2025, so far, we're at $31,000. We're definitely going to be topping 2024. Now, I'm going to show you how this worked because trust me, this was not luck. Let's just say right now you started your own personal brand talking about whatever it is you want to talk about, whether it's video games, meditation, business, doesn't matter. You just started your own personal brand. So you are going to start making videos, or maybe you're going to showcase something you're good at, or maybe you wanted to document and vlog, but there's one massive problem with you. And that issue is the fact that nobody is actually searching for you. Nobody knows to look up your name because nobody knows who you are yet. You have to spend years and years of posting content, making videos in order to build what we know and love as an audience. These people right up here. Now, when we look at the client, for example, something very interesting, a leverage that most businesses have that they don't even realize is the fact that people right up here, the audience, is already searching for what it is they're looking for. In this case, it could be cars or automotive, or it could be construction. The point is, people are searching for these things, which gave me a massive advantage when I wanted to go and work with that client. This client's biggest video has generated almost $10,000 in ad revenue. As you can see here, 400,000 views, 1,600 subscribers, and $9,800 in revenue. Now, why did this video work and why did this video pop off? Well, the reality is the customers or the people that are interested in what it is that we're showcasing in this video are already searching for this subject matter. Like, for example, the video you're watching here right now, there's a 99.9% chance that this video will never get 400,000 views. The reason being is because this is my personal brand and people are not searching directly for this. They're searching for whatever it is they're interested in. And if you're in the market to go, for example, buy a new car, or you want to go ahead and do some construction in your house and you're looking for a company to come in and do it, you're going to be looking and doing homework on the subject. So when I first started working with this car dealership, just like all of the other ones that we work with inside of our content agency, I knew the one leverage that they had is their Toyota Corollas, for example, were getting searched for 7 or 8 or 9 million times every single month. So if I was able to just put a video in front of those searches, well, it automatically made it so much easier for us to dominate in that ranking. And this strategy I'm talking about right here is the exact strategy that I teach all of our students inside of 101 Creators, where we literally hold your hand and help you start and scale your own content agency business, just like the one I'm talking about here. And the coolest part about this is I didn't record these videos and I didn't edit them. I really just focus on making sure the clients are happy and signing more deals. So let's break down exactly the strategy that went in behind this video in particular, and then how we managed to snowball this and almost drive this client $100,000 in ad revenue. Right here is the retention. And I come from the YouTube world. My main YouTube channel is over 5.5 million subscribers. And this video is almost 25.5 minutes long, averaging a 28.1% retention. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that is not the best retention at all. In fact, in my main channel, we were striving for 70% retentions, which was already difficult enough to maintain, but that was what we were looking for. This vanity metric would tell me as a YouTuber that this is a very poor retention. Why did this video still perform? This video did exceptionally well because the people that were going to watch it were not looking for the brain rot squeeze like we all know and love in today's generation. The people that we were specifically targeting with this video were people that had intentions to shop or consume of their next potential purchase. So everybody that watches this video falls in one of these 3 categories. Category number 1 is a fan. Somebody that is genuinely a fan of the product that we're just showcasing in this video. In this case, it's a car brand and it's a specific manufacturer of a specific model of a car. So we'll just say, for example, it's a Toyota Prius. Somebody that watched this video, we market it towards somebody that is a genuine fan of a Toyota Prius. But with all due respect, they're not going to make the business any money. And if it doesn't make the business any money, then the client's going to stop paying me. So we don't want those people. Section number 2 is somebody that is doing research. So a lot of the times I want you to think, you in particular, the last time that you went to go and buy a car, sure, you probably walked into a dealership and you had a bunch of questions and you wanted to test drive it and feel it out. But 9 times out of 10, you first started by looking where? online, probably Google, maybe YouTube, and you started to do your homework on it. What did the interior look like? What did it sound like? What was the gas mileage? You wanted to be informed of these things. Now, the research group is actually really, really interesting because these people can be global. They can be anywhere around the world. And this is the first time in business ever where a traditional company, something that is local to me, but abroad to everybody else, can monetize on people that would have never stepped foot in their door. So although people were doing research and they may not have came and purchased a car from them, that client in question was able to make over $10,000 on one video because a handful of people were simply looking to do research. Now, that's fantastic. It adds a new revenue stream to the client, and overall, I think it's really cool. But the most important one is this next one right here, the intent buyer. So every single time I'm looking to buy something, right? And I think you could commonly agree to this as well. I'm doing homework on it before I get in front of it. I want to know everything about it, but I'm in the market to buy. I know that within the next 30 to 60 days, I'm going to be making a purchase. So I want to know everything I can about it. The options, the specs, the colors, everything. And these are the people right here that made this business money. See, what's interesting, if when we go back to this video here, sure, it made the client $10,000, but do you know how much additional money this client made from intent buyers? See, people that watched this YouTube channel in particular came to realize, hey, this is a salesperson that works at a car dealership that is showcasing this car to me. And wow, they did such a great job presenting it to me and showcasing it and selling it to me that I'm going to drive 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to go and meet this person. And you might think I'm crazy by saying that, but it's what happened. People drove from hours away to come and shop at this specific location with this specific individual because they built rapport with this salesperson before they even made contact. Let's assume the absolute worst case scenario here. If 400,000 people saw that video, 0.001% of 400,000 comes out to 4. Now, let's take a low estimate of what this client usually makes on a car sale of $3,000 times 4, which means at the absolute worst case scenario, the lowest of the low, the worst of the worst, this client on one video generated over $22,000. This pivotal moment right here, what you're looking at right now, is the change of the industry. See, ad spend and Facebook ads and Google ads are getting more and more and more expensive as time goes on. People at some point, quite simply, are not going to be able to afford to continue spending money on Facebook ads. Gary Vee's been screaming it in our faces for years now. Organic content is the best way to go. Sure, I may have generated this client $82,000 in YouTube ad revenue, but if we go back, let's see, in 2024, we drove 4.8 million views, and in 2025, so far, we're at 3.4 million views, which means in the 2 years that we have been working with this client, on the lowest worst case scenario, they would have sold an additional 80 cars, which means they would have made an additional $240,000 on top of what they made in their YouTube ad revenue, bringing their grand total to $322,000 in 2 years on YouTube content. And the best part of it all, ladies and gentlemen, is we were the ones that fulfilled everything for them. We had a videographer record it, we had our team of editors edit it, and we published it, and that was it. And this is exactly what we've been scaling for the last 2 or 3 years now. And we've really been dialing and focusing on helping teach other people how they can do it. So again, if you want to start and scale a content agency to $20,000 a month using the same skill set that we did, go ahead and click the link in the top description down below. And if you want to watch a bunch of free more resources from me, go ahead and click anywhere on the screen right there. And I'll see you in the next video.